Hi, scholars. I want to take a moment to show you how to use our Canvas page. We've set things up a little differently in an effort to try to make it as user-friendly as possible, but it can be a little different than some of your classes. So of course, if you navigate to the TRIO SSS homepage, which is how you got here, you should see something like this. The knee-jerk reaction is to go to modules. I know that's how a lot of your instructors organize classes. You can go through modules, but I recommend staying on the homepage, and I'll show you why. So here on the homepage, you can schedule appointments, you can schedule tutoring. It has all of our basic information. And then there's some quick links. So if you've come here and you're looking for scholarship resources, it's just right here and you can click on it. But the information is further down as well. So there's lots of different things. We have our events and workshops for this quarter here. If you're new, you've obviously started orientation if you are watching this video, but you can always go back to it here. Again, you can schedule with tutors, look at our scholarship resources, learn more about our Century Club program, which is a rewards program just for participating. You can get some fun stuff like lanyards, stickers, water bottles, and things like that, just for doing things with the TRIO program. You can also borrow books, graphing calculators, or laptops from us, but you need to complete a form to do so. And then when it's time for you to start thinking about transferring or graduation, we have a list of resources here too. So even if it's your first quarter at WVC, it's never too early. You can always explore different transfer options, and we have some resources listed here for you. If you keep scrolling down, we will have a more extensive list of what we've got going on this quarter. So here you can see all of the events and things we have going on in winter of 2023. We have a study hall this quarter, twice a week, 2 hours each time, so 4 hours total, and that will be in the computer lab in the second floor of Mishi. You can always come study in the TRIO lounge, but this is a space where you can use the computers and kind of have a bit more structured environment. We have a lot of different workshops and events. Remember, you're required to attend at least 2. We have our socials coming up, and here's the information about those. Different workshops with a little bit of a description about each one, so you can decide if they are interesting to you and if they work for you. Also note that we have different days and different times. Most of them are at 11 or 1, but again, if you can't make one of these, you might be able to make a different one. And then this quarter in winter, we are offering a financial literacy series. This is presented by People's Bank. It is a 4-part series, and you do have to attend all 4 sessions. So if you are joining us after this has already started, please ask and see if this is something that's interesting to you, and we might be able to get you in, but make sure you reach out and ask about that first. So to RSVP for this, you'll need to complete this RSVP form, or you can click this link to fill it out on a different website if this isn't working for you. And then again, there's some more information about what each session will include, where it's at, the time, and things like that. And then again, these are the resources that were listed at the top of the page. We have banners here and more info at the bottom. So check it out, learn more about our Century Club. You can see the different, fun things that you'll get. You'll get a lanyard, some cool stickers, pins. We have a t-shirt that was designed by one of our OMAC students. Congratulations, Tiffany, on winning that t-shirt contest. And a breakdown of what you get at each point and how you earn them. So take a little bit of time to look through this because it's kind of fun, and we'd like to be able to give you some swag and stuff like that. So the last thing I want to point out, you can explore all these options. We have some discussions, announcements, but if you go to grades, this will help you keep track of your status in our program. So once you're done with orientation, if you have, you'll either be excused from this if you did it already, or it will show up with a score and things you need to complete. So your first check-in should be done. You should have at least scheduled it by January 11th, unless you're joining us after that date. You need to attend a workshop, probably good to get it done by February 2nd. And then if you had carryover points from a previous quarter for the Century Club, those will be in here. If you've done your FAFSA, then you'll want to put this here. If you haven't and it's before the state, make sure you get it uploaded. And then any other Century Club points will add on. So if you want to keep track of where you're at in the Century Club, you can go down here, see that you have 25 points, and be able to go back and look and see what that means, and check in with us if you have any questions. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, you can click through modules, but I want you to take a few minutes to get familiar with our page because there are a lot of resources on here and we've set this up for you. So if you have questions or if anything is confusing, please let us know.